Hi, I'm Michael from Intune Music, and you're watching another episode of Rock and Roll Memory Lane.
Yeah! Woo!
Today, we're even going to go back further than I've taken you back any time. We're going to talk about Buddy Holly. That's right. He was called the most single influential person in rock and roll history because of the people he inspired. He was born in Lubbock, Texas, in September 7th, 1936, on Labor Day weekend. He died in '59 on February 3rd, 1959, and the day the music died is what that's referred to from the Don McLean song, American Pie. The Beatles said at one point, John Lennon said, if it weren't for Buddy Holly and the Crickets, there would be no Beatles. And as a matter of fact, that's why the Beatles named themselves the Beatles, was after the Crickets. Also, he was influential toward the Rolling Stones, Bob Dylan. As a matter of fact, the first hit single by the Rolling Stones in America in 1964 was a Holly tune called Not Fade Away. He did seem to fade away for a few years after his death, but in the 1970s there was a movie starring Gary Busey that became a hit. Also at that time, Linda Ronstadt released several of his songs like Maybe Baby and Not Fade Away.
Maybe Baby!
Also, Maybe Baby, here's a little bit of trivia for you. He was on tour and they needed some more songs to put on the charts. So Maybe Baby was recorded with 3 other songs in the corner of the room at the Officers Club at Tinker Air Force Base. That's for sure. It really happened. Tinker Air Force Base. Maybe Baby.
Tinker Air Force Base!
His success only lasted a year and a half. He first got turned to rock and roll after seeing Elvis perform in Lubbock in 1955. On October 15th of that year, he was already on the bill opening up for Elvis. Elvis and Buddy Holly together driving around Lubbock in a convertible. Think about it. Now there's a trip down rock and roll memory lane. I'm going to show you some pictures today. Anytime you want to come by Intune Music and look at these, because I have a complete Buddy Holly collection. Everything he ever did, including his garage tapes. But anyway, I want to show you some other things. This is a bass from right here in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. It belongs to someone here. I'm not going to tell you who or the location of it. But this bass was brought from Lubbock, Texas, and it was retrieved from a garage, and this woman down there, she signed a letter of authenticity that it belonged to Joe Malden, the bass player for the Crickets. That bass, there's a picture of me with the bass in my store. It's not in the store, of course. But anyway, I want to talk about Buddy Holly, the day the music died. Great rock star, famous guy. He was a wonderful man. Well, anyway, I'm Michael from Intune Music, and that's another trip down rock and roll memory lane. And you're watching IMTV, and don't you forget it.
Yeah!
Was that okay?